we just let it be. Okay, I'll admit it was on TV.
What was?
That song. They played it at the end of the news.
Wow. Something else.
I just kept tripping because that song it'd be on hella long before the hook finally come in. Wake
I was
up,
telling you the needle were in here.
I found
Okay.
it. Wake up, everybody, no more staying in bed. I kept singing the hook and I thought the hook was coming in. Steve's 23. Fridays, dirt. Tree City. What's up, Andy? Good night, mate.
Right, Ma?
Yep.
Yeah, just woke up. That's just really cool. She didn't mind.
Okay, I'll get her.
What's happening with y'all, man?
What's that?
What's
You
happening?
moved the TV?
Huh?
You moved the TV earlier?
Oh, that's what it was.
What?
That's what it was.
What?
When I moved the TV.
Oh.
That's what it was. The thing had. Yeah, okay, I got it.
But you got them patches on, so
You moved it by yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It wasn't that heavy, but it's just the angle.
he's trying to impress me.
I sure was. I was even putting some extra grunts on it. What's today? Monday?
It's Monday, May 11th.
Let's see if Longbeard come through. I am stuck in for the rest of the day.
You're stuck in.
I'm in for the rest of the day.
Okay.
Love is the answer. This is Purple Runts. Purple Runts. Now we'll. All right, let's get into it. What's up? What's up, Ern? What's happening, man? Love is the ass on Eddie. You heard me up. Junior got this shirt on. She had the shirt on. You say love is the answer. I think I bought it for her. That's some good shit. All right, man. So today we gonna get into this topic that I normally don't be covering shit like that, but I'm doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But the Tekashi 6ix9ine thing is not something that you can get around. Because people got questions. People got questions. They want to know. But I got people really want to know my opinion on this. And you know what? I got to tell the truth. And it may not be liked by everybody. But I got to tell the truth. The ugly, dirty truth. Gotta be careful. So I damn near swallowed a nugget. All right. So Tekashi 6ix9ine, man. I see a lot of people had comments, a lot of things to say about this dude, right? I don't know. Like, I didn't watch the whole trial and all the shit he said. I just went with popular opinion. He snitched, period. Popular opinion. He snitched. But if we knew all the details, if we knew all the details, if you looked at all the details and you would be honest with yourself, and you're a person that doesn't like bullies and has morals, and you look at the things that was done to him, such as being tossed in a van and kidnapped and threatened for your life and robbed. So These the same dudes you supposed to protect. These dudes you supposed to protect. The same dudes that put you in the van, kidnapped you, and you supposed to get up there and be like, they didn't do it. It wasn't them. And the dude in the van was a Fed. The dude in the van that when they kidnapped Tekashi was a Fed anywhere. Steve's 23. Come on. Devil's advocate. Gotta look at both sides. Now, if I got up here and was like, what he did was cool, acceptable, that's one thing. But all I'm doing is opening your mind. Cause this is an open debate, y'all. This is an open debate. That's why this is street code, civilian code, and your code. Some people don't have no code, period. Some people don't have no code, period. No honor, no loyalty, no nothing. They just nothing. They will fuck over whoever gets in their path. Now, the civilian code is this. The civilian code is you see some people, you don't even know these people. They trying to break into your neighbor's house. Petty as it is. They look out the window and they watch you and they tell their husband or their wife, call the police. They break it into the neighbor's house. Is that snitching? Is that snitching? Of course it is. But is it acceptable to civilians? Of course it is. So that's my point I'm making. You got civilian rules and you got street rules. Street rules, you end up paying most of the time. I'm going to just keep it 100. You end up paying most of the time street rules. Street rules is this. When I went back to jail, right, this white boy then confronted me, had a motherfucking machete, told me he was going to chop me to pieces and all this shit. It never once entered my mind to call the police. I was clearly in the right, but I go by the street code. I'm gonna be honest. I go by the street code, but that's because that's how I was raised. Everybody wasn't raised like that. Everybody wasn't raised like that, man. I know you enjoy this, Ivan, but everybody wasn't raised like that. So if you have the ability to step out your hood mentality and step in Grandma Betty's mentality, the old white lady from up the block, she sees two people suspiciously peeping in somebody's car on her ring. She calls the police. She turns over the evidence. Is that snitching? Or is that a civilian being a citizen, or a citizen being a citizen? I'm just saying. So what's the majority of the United States? What's the majority? The majority is more than half of that 2 million motherfuckers that was watching his live on Instagram. So is he acceptable? Man, he wouldn't be the only person that came back from getting on the stand and stenching and doing time. He wouldn't be the only motherfucker. But he probably the most colorfulest motherfucker. If he say he real in these streets, he this and he that, it's no telling. I would keep it 100. But if he was just a rapper and was out here putting on his whole persona, then it's a whole different story. Good point. Good point. That's why rappers that got a lot of hot air, they could, especially ones that ain't built like that, they get deflated real soon. Like in the first couple of years, you start hearing stories like they getting their chain snatched, or they crew got into it with another crew in the first couple of years. That's because they be smelling something. They be smelling some bullshit. So then they target you. But the unfortunate thing is regardless if he a snitch or not. He is a snitch. We just gonna call it what it is. He is a snitch. But regardless if he snitched or not, I bet you if he dropped the motherfucking song right now, it'll end up on the billboards. The billboards ain't gonna block him out because he told. Come on now. These motherfuckers with money ain't gonna block him out because they told. These motherfuckers with money is looking at Tekashi 6ix9ine like, good job, brother. You did what you had to do. If I was in your shoes, I'd have did the same thing, brother. Now come on and make us this money. And that's the sad part. That's the sad part. So I'm pretty sure that y'all been with me for 2 days. Y'all kind of see the format I got, man. I'm going to have my topic. I'm going to post that thing. And later on in the evening, we're going to talk about it. And I ain't going to hold back. Because I remember, man, look. When that shit was broke down to me, I can't expect people to go by the same code I did. Like, when I, look, man. When I let that firework go in the air, boom, 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 and people started scrambling and calling the police, saying the police was coming, you ain't even, these motherfuckers wasn't even sure it was gunshots, and they still called the police. Even though it was fireworks, they called the police. Because that's what people do. That's what scary people do. Let me take that back. Because there be some hard motherfuckers calling the police, too. But I'm just saying, before we fully convict, let's convict and compartmentalize. Meaning, like, let's talk about what he did wrong, and this is why. But this is why. Let's put him off to the side. Because I'm telling you, he's gonna win. He's gonna eat. He's gonna eat regardless of what we think. It just so happens there's a bunch of hoodlums in the dirty nation. Not everybody, but it's a bunch of us hoodlums in the dirty nation that only look at it one way. But somebody that's never been to prison, never been to jail, very few police contacts, they can't see it the way that us hoodlums see it. They can't see it like that. But they learn from our opinions on how we look at it. Because it's somebody on the outside looking in, they like, damn, why y'all tripping? Shit. I mean, shit, it ain't you. Like, why you tripping? Man, we tripping. So the reason why we tripping, so everybody who he ever comes in contact with again knows what he's capable of. The sad fact is some people don't care. And people don't care what he went through. Shit, I don't. Shit, me knowing what I know about prison, I know he went to Kitty Land somewhere. He went to Celebrity Kitty Land somewhere, and he was scared as shit. Scared as shit. He just proved street. He gonna get A one day and no. True that. He proved street code is watered down. I will not say. I will not say street culture is watered down because it's still everything that stands. It be standing for like a certain amount of time and then it crumbles. So for the street, for us to even be talking about the street culture means that it has survived. It's just a different look, but it still has survived. Thank you, thank you. True. Big Bad 209. I see you, man. Been waiting for Longbeard to show up. Longbeard's supposed to show up for my shit turn to water. Because some people worry about Tekashi, some people worry about Corona. Some people worry about the bills. Some people worry about themselves. Tekashi 6ix9ine, he clearly was worried about himself. He did. Look, from the eyes of somebody with money that don't give two fucks about no street, nothing, because they ain't never even drove down a ghetto street. They like, shit, he got out of that one. That's right, brother. Some people worry about these shootings. Yes, indeed. What would 6ix9ine be right now with all the internet after he just snitched like that? He would be another rapper. He actually, without the internet, he wouldn't have blew up. So he probably would have been another dead rapper. And you know what? It's funny that you said that, because today, for some strange reason, I always do this. Shut up. Come here. For some strange reason, I always do this, and I look at the list. Come here. And I look at the list of dead rappers. And that list never ceases to amaze me how many rappers get gunned down. Most of them are at a certain level. And if Tekashi would never have the internet, he would never really blew up like that. He might have blew up in New York, and that would have been that certain level. Because once you cross that, then you got security and you damn near untouchable. But that level where you blowing up and you blowing up and you getting money, but you ain't made stardom, international stardom, that level right there, a lot of rappers get killed. And this year it's been a lot already. It was a lot in 2019. This year, it's been so many rappers killed that they got a part 4, and we ain't even halfway into the year. In 2020, it's been so many rappers killed that they got 4 parts to it. Rappers killed in 2020, part 1, part 2, part 3. So shit, rappers get killed. Please believe it. They get gunned down. But lucky for him, he as soon as he got paid, he started putting his money in the right place. Paying the people that he was scared of. Paying off the extortioners to stay alive and stay relevant. He was trapped. I ain't gonna lie, he was trapped though. He was trapped. He had no choice. And then if you never had heart to begin with, then how you expect, if a motherfucker never had heart to begin with, how you expect him to, how you gonna judge him when he performed like a motherfucker that ain't got no heart? If he ain't had no heart in the beginning, how can you judge him when he performed like a motherfucker that didn't have no heart? I can see that. Lecturing at colleges. What happened if you mixed race to CDC? Nothing? Nothing at all. But if you got a drop of black, you're coming with us. If you got a drop of ninja, you coming with us. You was not about to be over there in a group of white boys with looking with French braids. You was not about to do that in CDC. You think about it. What's up, Isha Busy? You are not gonna be doing that in CDC. Just picture that. Gang members, we over here chilling, and then the white boys is over there in the wood pile with swastikas and anarchy tattoos, and then you got another dude over there because he's mixed. He got French braids and he light skinned with freckles, and he talk like me. That ain't about to happen. Not in CDC. You better bring your black ass over here. That's what somebody gonna say. He would be the cause of a riot so quick. Like he would be They will put him in SNY because he obviously has issues. Because you don't have that choice, damn near, when you got any drop of black in you. I knew a homie. I knew a homie. We called him John B. I knew a homie. He got black in him, but he looked just like a white boy. Even his ass was with us. So to answer your question, oh hell, nah, you ain't. Exactly. Go to DVI with rainbow hair and see what's happening. Shit. Hey, he did have them two girls though. Them two girls was on there looking like thick ass treasure trolls. They was looking like glowworms. They was on there with their hair looking like this, and then he come in looking like Gargamel. At least if he go talk to 2 million motherfuckers, he could have had his hair hit right. His shit looked like it broke off. His shit looked like it had been that color since he went in. Man, would Woods take a half Asian, half white? The question is, would the Asians let a half Asian go with the white boys? But on that one, it would depend how it would depend how you grew up. Like if you half Asian, half white, and you grew up with white boys, then most likely that's probably what you identify with. And they might let that slide. But I'm gonna tell you like this: this story right here, man. This story I told before, but some of y'all don't know this because this is in regards to that question that you just asked. This story, remember Dewey, right? Y'all remember when Dewey got through over the tier? Y'all remember that story, Tracy, all that shit. Well, Gotti is the one that recorded he the one that recorded when Dewey got through up over the tier. He's the one that recorded it. Now, we protected him because he black. We protected him. The white boys want his head, though. The white boys want his head because they like that was snitching. Like because that dude, man, Dewey went viral overnight. I'm talking about he got through over the tier at like 2, 3. No, he got, while I was feeding breakfast, matter of fact. So he got through over the tier at like 9 in the morning. Gotti in his cell recording live. By the next morning, Dewey had already went viral. So by the next yard, we was having a meeting like, what we gonna do? These white boys talking about they tripping, like they want us to get the homie. I'm like, hell no, we not touching them. Not at all. We not touching the homie because they want to. Fuck that. So first we dealt with them. The white boys was cool. But then there was a rumor had came up, like right before that happened, that he was in the county with the Asians. That Gotti was running with the Asians. So we confronted him on it, and it was some truth and it wasn't, but he was adamant. I'm not running with the Asians. I'm black. I run with the blacks. We like, all right. So if you ran with the Asians and now you running with the blacks, you owe us some laps. Do your DP. So he ran his little laps, and that's that. Now you with us. You did your DP. We disciplined you. You with us for sure. Hit that like button for me one time. But you with us for sure. So what you know, man? What you know? I'm staying in the cell, right? This one of the mornings where I got the cell phone. Like if you want to stay in your cell and beat your meat, then sometimes you got to babysit. And it was time for me to get my work in. So I got the phone, handled my business. Went in too. But I handled my business. And when the homie came back in, he was like, DP is discipline when you get beat up. Like when you get a whooping for something you did wrong, that's a DP. So when the homies come back in off the yard, they like, this nigga talking about he a other. And the Asians talking about they want him. He fuck with them and they peoples on the streets. I'm like, hell no. We DP'd you. We DP'd him. So therefore, if he want to run with the Asians, he got to catch that fade. He got to catch a 2-on-1 fade. You want to get out? You want to run with blacks and you want to turn on us? Then you got to catch that fade. And then the Asians can have you. The Asians thought it was going to be like a welcome home type. Hell no. When we didn't have security for you. Um we didn't had a meeting on you and you agreed to the terms. Man, hell no. And now all of a sudden you just want to walk away. It don't work like that in the street code. It don't even work like that. I mean, that's the prison code, but it don't even work like that in the street code. The street code, they call it check in, check out. So if you got your ass beat in, you're gonna get beat out. So the same thing applies out there. Applies in there. Out here is different, but in there, that's how it applies. So if you want to run with a gang and all of a sudden you want to step out, it's repercussions and consequences. That's why a lot of people drop out because they don't want to suffer them repercussions. So they just be like, let me slip out the back door. You don't hear nobody SNY saying, I want to leave, beat my ass so I can go. Hell no, they go, I'm out of here. It's been real. I've been GP and now I'm ready to go. That's what they do. But SNY is not going to say, I've decided I want to drop out and I am going to throw myself at the mercy of you guys and let you guys beat me up. That is not what an SNY is going to do. He going to check out. Steve's 23. Am I lying? Am I lying? Hell no. Yeah, motherfucker SNY be like, where's the door? Where's the door? Because I'm walking through it. I'm done. What if you don't want to be in the gang but be cool? Man, look. Everybody ain't built for that. Everybody's not built for that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a grown ass blood, right? I'm a grown ass blood. But in my city, a grown ass blood is regular. We just like some regular ass people. Like a grown ass Crip and a grown ass blood in Sacramento be happy to see each other because we made it through the struggle. Straight up. I see Crips all the time from back in the days that we wasn't cool. But now when we see each other, it be like salute because we made it through the struggle. A lot of them didn't. So we don't gotta get checked out because it's in us. You don't gotta get beat out. So it's like you don't gotta say I laid down my flag. Nah, that's dishonorable right there. Just grow up. That's all you really gotta do. You don't gotta check out of a gang. Just grow up. But don't take other motherfuckers down with you. And that's where, if he wanted to get out, he should have just took his ass out. But he took other people with him. So that was already a no bueno right there. That was already no bueno. You took niggas with you that had nothing to do with you. Do I have regular friends? Hell yeah, I got regular friends. I got friends you wouldn't even suspect. Like what you know, my best friend is Tongan. Go figure. My best friend is a Tongan. But everything after that is niggas. Dirt, do you think prison preserves you or speeds up the process? That's kind of tricky because I literally look at us as a whole different type of species altogether. Because society expects us to come out, not really know what's going on, and struggle and strive to survive and be this certain type of mold. But there's some of us that was in prison and we was just in the swing of things, staying current, and was able to come home and figure shit out. It don't take us too long because it comes natural. Like if you was a natural in there, you'll be a natural out here. But if you was a square up in there and you wasn't doing nothing but going to work and coming back home, go to work and go to your cell, you ain't trying to get involved in nothing. Then when you come home, you're gonna go to work and go home. That's what you did. That's what you did. How deep are the Asians? The Asians gonna be deep enough. The Asians gonna be deep enough. That's all I can really say because it depends on what prison that you in. But if the Asians like in Old Folsom, the Asians be deep. And I can remember one time when the Asians went to war with the Southsiders. And I ain't gonna say it was one sided because the Asians caught the Southsiders slipping too, and got money too. Because it went the Southsiders took off on the Asian, and the Asians took off on some Southsiders, and then they took off and they took off, and then it was like, look, we don't want no problems. We're done. We want to move on. This happened behind some bullshit. So to me, I consider that a W for the Asians because the Asians ain't nowhere near as thick as the Asian. I mean, as the Mexicans. Southsiders was dumbass thick and Folsom. So that's the only time I can say the Asians held their own against the Southsiders in Old Folsom. But for the most part, the Asians don't really be trying to kick nothing up. But another group that's just as small as them will be like the Asians and the Northerners is the same, around the same size, or the Asians and the other Pisces might be around the same size, so they might get a good fight in. But if the Asians try to take on a whole race, it wouldn't be good because there's not that many. Oh yeah. It's a busy. It's anyone, depending on where you at, the Asians be deep only because they run as others with other races. Not only Asians can. Good, hey, and hey, Steve's. I want you to know that if you got insider knowledge, that you are just as welcome to answer that question too. And you know what? If it's a question that you know the answer to, shoot it. Because guess what? Your answer is probably gonna coincide with mine anyway. So shoot that shit, man. Educate them, Steves. Let them know. Dirt. Do you think prison preserves you? Oh yeah, I already read that one. Yeah. Oh, but back to that. Because I didn't fully answer your question, Adrian. So for the most part, the point I was getting to was, yes, prison does preserve you physically because inside we're conditioned to like work out. Like either you're gonna go outside, you're gonna play sports, or you're gonna go outside, work out, but you're not gonna go outside and stand around and be a wall stamp. You're not gonna do that. You're gonna do something. You gotta be like if you go outside, especially in the SAC car or the Bay car or the Bakersfield car or the IE car or the Crib car, you better be doing some push-ups or something. You better be doing push-ups, playing chess. My thing is I used to go to the yard and hit the speed bag. Yeah, the speed bat. Yes, and I fucks it up too. My big ass punched the shit out that speed bat. So when I got closer to home, that's all I did. Go to the yard, play basketball and speed bat. I just do that shit. It's one of my most favorite activities. But in an environment that encourages working out, yes, we are preserved. The only downside is our mind is preserved too. Because we don't be having the struggles that people have out here. Like it's different to be in there. Oh shit. Somebody send me some money. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Who did that? Who the hell sent me some monies? Big Bad. Shout out Big Bad. Cause Big Bad, you know, man, shit. It's an everyday struggle. Jessica Cali, where you been, man? Did you really just say you black? Did you really just say you bought a dip bar? He really bought a dip bar, y'all. Hey, that reminds me of the time when I came home and the homie B Ron. This nigga was on my back porch. I probably been home like about a cool like few weeks, right? He come over to my mom's house. We go to the back porch. We blowing, right? Good looking out, Big Bad on my mama. But we on the back porch blowing, right? That nigga hit the weed. He was like, then that nigga looked to the right. Why did he see my little clear flat screen TV from the prison? My little flat screen TV with the CD player in that motherfucker. That nigga said, "Blood, is that the TV from the main line?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Blood, I'm done." He was like, "Blood, I'm done. Like, I'm not talking to you no more." Ah, that motherfucker was in the trash can that night. That motherfucking TV was in the trash can that night. No more clear TVs. That's some mainline bullshit. Hey, but I was proud of my TV though. I was proud of my TV because it was one of the first clear flat screen TVs with a CD player in that motherfucker. True story. I'm about to roll up. You don't know if y'all rolling up. I'm about to roll up though. That nigga. I didn't realize the significance of of how he was impacted when he seen that TV until I look back. I had been home a long while. I look back like, damn, blood. I really had the motherfucking flat screen TV on my back porch. Like a nigga does not want to come home with a flat screen TV. Like you got some niggas that's boosty enough to bring their flat screen TV home and hook that motherfucker up in the house. You got some motherfuckers boosty enough to do that shit. You know how I know? Because I damn near had a thought. I'm only gonna share this with y'all because I fuck with y'all. I'm only gonna share it with y'all because I fuck with y'all. But I damn near had a thought. I was laying in my bed in the pen. I was like, this TV is kind of small. I might want to take this. I might want to take this TV home and be in the bathtub and put it in the bathroom so I can watch the flat screen in the bathroom, right? But it's still a prison TV, so I'm still gonna have PTSD every time I hit the button and turn it on. Clunk clunk. I know that button. Clunk clunk. You know, it's gonna bring me back. So the best thing to do is get that motherfucker all the way out. And I took that TV and I grabbed it by the cord and I flung that motherfucker. Whoa! I flung that motherfucking TV. I was like, hell no. And everything institutionalized about me, I went on a mad attack. What's the craziest shit you see smuggled in? I know I see some crazy shit too. Craziest shit smuggled in. Uh, damn. I mean, phones, uh, jewelry, food, food. I see motherfuckers smuggling in food and shit. Motherfuckers used to have his girl bringing in steaks, homemade food. So when we go into the microwave with our little chicken wings that cost $5-6 for 5 chicken wings, this nigga's going to the motherfucking microwave with a home cooked meal in the visitor room. So yeah, that's crazy. Like if you gonna bring the food, you might as well bring the bundles. Shit. That's why that's crazy. You gonna bring some food, some steak, some motherfucking mashed potatoes, then you might as well bring the bundle. Shit. Who the fuck gonna bring some food and not bring the drugs? That's just my opinion though. How do people treat high profile prisoners? Well, let's see. What high profile prisoners have I ran across? I bumped into Sibo. Sibo hit Tracy, and this nigga didn't even make it off orientation, and this nigga was working in the kitchen. So, high profile prisoners, as long as you got finesse and swag, you're gonna be able to use that to your advantage. But if you like not X rated, Ascari X, if you like Ascari X, then you ain't got shit coming. Ascari X didn't have shit coming. But ooh, that's Ascari X because his mind wasn't right. He didn't have his finesse right. So All Scar X was like a novelty act when he hit old Folsom. Uh, Max Factor. Who remember Max Factor? Who remember Max Factor? The white boy that was he was giving them women stuff and then doing stuff to them while they was asleep. He was drugging them and then doing stuff to them and recording it. His motherfucking ass when he got locked up, he came to Salinas Valley, and when I was in the hole in Salinas Valley, he was like 4 cells down. This motherfucker, serial rapist or whatever the fuck he was, because we were in ad seg, so you could be in the hole with anybody. This motherfucker used to get bags of mail. I'm talking about when they used to pull up to his cell. Man, look, when they like the average motherfucker might get a letter or two. So when the letter hit the ground, pop Williams, but you got to say your last two. So it's like Williams 02, Pat Williams 02, Pat. And you know you love to hear the mail hit the ground, but his mail was coming in a bag. Period. His mail was coming in a garbage bag. Period. X-rated. I mean, he's a humble person. X-rated is a very humble person, but I think even he would have to admit because of his name, he got special treatment. Even he would have to admit it. His name came with perks. Are the skinheads deep? The skinheads are not deep. Like the skinheads might be. It depends where you at. It depends what prison you at. 'Cause like if you in high desert or something like that, then that's they pen. That's the White House. They gonna be dumbass deep. They gonna be them white boys gonna be so deep you gonna be scared. Cause I know in Calipat the Mexicans was so deep I was scared. Scared of what'll happen if they got mad. Indeed. Y'all keep them questions coming, because them are good questions. Yeah, like getting thrown off the cure. That ain't a perk I want. Huh, for real. What you cooking? Panthers. Why, if they didn't commit federal crime? Greetings to the dirty nation. I'm chilling as a civilian on this one, doing my grandma duties. I feel that. I can hear Carter crying. Calipat had a lot of wood. Look, Big Bad. When I went to Calipat in 2010 and 2011, man, God is my witness. There was like, on my yard, there was like one or two white boys. One or two white boys in Calipat in 2010, 2011. Calipat was not playing that for whatever reason. They was dumbass show. Calipat was all essays. Telling you, Calipat, we was walking a child, it'd be 20 essays in front of you and 20 essays and behind you, and it'd be about 5 blacks. If you stopped to tie your shoe, we'd be like, hurry up, man, come on. Come on, man, come on, hurry up. Oh, you at 92, you like a real OG. You at 92. You got you at 92, you had a D number. You had a D number. Say I'm wrong. 92, you had a D number. Some blunts when you roll, you gotta take your time. Can whites run other? Yep. Yep. Whites can run other. True story. But, but you better be like I'm a white motherfucking Persian or something. I'm a European or something. You better come with you just ain't gonna be a white and say I'm not white. They ain't going for that shit. You better be white and say you something else. You better say you like one of them white skinned Puerto Ricans or something. But you just ain't gonna be white and say I'm not white. White boys will push up on you once they realize ain't nobody coming to ride behind you. Oh yeah, you're done. Hey, shout out to all y'all that got questions too. Because when y'all got questions and I'm really like in a question answering mood, keep them coming. Y'all already know what to do. Like, what about black from out of state that doesn't bang? Blacks from out of state that don't bang will be all right, as long as they stay out the way. If they come get in the way, it'd be bad for them because people will know that you if you got support or not. Because I used to operate in the pen. I operate like fuck my support. I don't need no support. One man army. But truth of the matter is, they knew if I touch dirt, his homies is coming. No question. So regardless of what I'm talking about, like I handle my own wax, but the homies is coming. Shout out Big Bad for that $5. Oh, these pink runts is something else. This pink runts is something else. All right, so Big Bad. No, what does staying out of the way entail? You be having some real hey, Ivan. Because I know where you coming from, man, I'm glad that you ain't inside. I'm glad that you doing what you doing. And to get the answers that you so seek, you got to get them how you get them sometimes. So you take advantage of all the opportunities. And I just want you to know, shout out to you. Because I do kind of be busy. What the shit? With all the time you had ever thought about an escape? I'm gonna tell you some real shit. The closest I ever been to free was in Old Folsom. Like Folsom got a wall that goes around it, and I can say I walked to all four corners of Old Folsom Prison. But when I worked on China Hill, I could see like the road. I could see cars. I could see the water. I could see the hawks in the sky. I could see freedom. So to me, at the top of the hill in China Hill is like the top of a mountain. So really, to me, that was the closest to freedom when I could blow me a little stick at work and sit by the flagpoles, and I could look down on the yard too. And the inmates look like little bitty bugs, but I could look down on the yard and see the inmates, or I could look and see freedom. I ain't got to worry about the police. I ain't have to worry about nothing because I was working China Hill landscaping, vocation. I miss China Hill, but that was the closest to freedom that I could see. So escaping, hell yeah. I used to be like, man, I could just catapult. Probably couldn't have, but I was like, I just get a catapult, run, and just catapult over the wall, or maybe have a homie throw a bag with some ropes over. Yes, I thought about it. Would I do it? No, I settled for that freedom up there on China Hill because I knew I had like 3, 4 years left on everything. Y'all want to hear something funny? You want to hear something funny? I'm telling you, when I told that lie, matter of fact, when I was like, the motherfucking drone come over the wall and drop the phones, I was lying like a motherfucker. Oh, fucking drones come over the wall and drop some phones while I'm at work in prison. But once I said it, it sure the hell started happening. Drones was dropping the bundle. That was back in the days too. Man, I snuck up on my enemy and hit him in the back ankle with a hatchet. Then once he fell, we started. You hit him with a hatchet? That's a murder. Tanner's about to murder somebody with a hatchet. I wouldn't even want to hit you with the back end of a hatchet, let alone the sharp side. This nigga hitting people with a hatchet. I was locked up with a motherfucker named his last name was Fedelizo. When that motherfucker Fedelizo, he was a kid and he was in fuck. Not Atwater, not Fresno. Not Atwater, not Fresno. What's the other one out around there? Somebody gonna say it. But anyhow, this motherfucker broke into somebody's house, stole their gold coins. When that old couple woke up, when they woke up, this motherfucker said he don't know how he had an axe. He don't know how he got the axe. All he know is he went to hacking and damn near chopped them old people to death. Madeira, Madeira, Madeira. Because I was the first person I had ever heard. I had never heard of no Madeira. But he was the first person I had ever heard of because they transferred him from Madeira to Sac County Juvenile Hall. Uh, what happens to woods that listen to rap? Uh, Back in the days, oh, they would get to business. What are you doing listening to that, brother? What are you doing listening to that ninja music, brother? But as time went on, the Woods kind of understand like not all Woods listen to Depeche Mode and Helmet and motherfucking Soundgarden and 9 Inch Nails and I don't even know the name of no new rockers. I only know the ancient rockers, but they understand that they didn't grow up like that. So they kind of not as aggressive as they used to be with white boys that listen to black music. But before it was bad. You better not look at no black fuck book. If you're a white boy, you better not look at no black fuck book. They will kill you. His last name was Fedelizo. See, Cal? Fedelizo. That was in '97, Cal. I don't even think you was born. What's a wood? A white boy. I had a moment. I can't be sitting and hitting the weed and sitting down. I gotta stand up and hit the weed sometimes. From Knox Street. Now I don't know no streets in Madeira. Baby lungs. Yeah, all that. All of that. You know I smoke choppers. This one like a pinky though. Alright. So Longbeard didn't show up. So my only obligation now is to finish this blunt that damn near just made me pass out. I wasn't gonna say nothing. But damn near made me pass out. Y'all see how fast I got up out of there though? Y'all wasn't about to get me on camera again passing out. That ain't gonna happen. I'm just saying. But we about to end this live, man. Y'all know how we do it. Y'all want to continue the live past an hour? That's gonna cost you. If not, then we gonna have us a great night. I'm sorry. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, look, Ivan. I'll give you 15 minutes for that. And I'll answer you. But Ivan, you drop that 15, we gonna keep this live going. And I'm gonna get a refill. In the words of Longbeard, let's get activated. One of them said in the early 2000s. Nah, it was 97. He was trying to rob him for some coins. And they woke up and he got to hacking. Ooh, we had the motherfucking bike trail shooter in Sacramento. The bike trail shooter. This motherfucker was popping up out the bike trail just shooting people for no reason, right? His name was Travis Taylor. And when he came into the unit, right, his face popped up on the screen, on the news. And we're sitting here watching this white dude. He in the back of the aisle doing this. So we look at the news. They're like, bike trail shooter described as a white male was found today. He goes by the name of Travis Taylor. And everybody in the aisle just looked back at him. He was like, he said, wow. He was like, why'd you do it? He said, I don't know. He sounded like Forrest Gump. I mean, he had something wrong with him. It was something obviously wrong with him. But he was like, I don't know. And then next thing you know, he was like, we started passing. We know we're kids. We're teenagers. So we're like, yo, what sound did they make when you shot him? He would go, oof. Whoa. I'll smoke to that. Wait a minute. Hold on. What that supposed to mean? Wait a minute. If your woman dropped $20 on your YouTube, would that mean you don't want me to come in? Is that what that mean? If she dropped 20, that means she don't want me to come in. What the hell? Hold on. Check the cash out. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Okay. I'm a hostage. With that being said, let the fun begin. All right, Ivan. Shoot your shit. Drina, you shoot yours too. Since you don't want me to come in the room. All right. She paid $20 to make me stay away. Okay. First off, let's see what's sold to TV. Oh yeah, we on. I want to watch myself. Uh-oh. Okay. All right, we also gonna be playing music too. So asking questions will make it hard in prison. Asking questions. Asking questions would make it hard in prison. That's how I made it. I asked hella questions. You better ask some questions. Y'all already know what the wrong question is. One I asked. So shit, I asked hella questions. I ask a white boy OG like feel like a question. Matter of fact, hey Ivan, okay, baby lungs. But I want you to ask your questions, and I want just like St. Cal, just like you answered it. Feel free to answer some more questions because I'm a hostage anyway. Somebody wanted to drop some money on the extended dirt live campaign. The extended dirt. What codes does 6ix9ine fall under? You never answered that. Uh, well, what I was saying is there's two codes, motherfuckers violate one and run to the other one. So if you was part of the street codes, you violate the street code, the civilian code is gonna accept you wholeheartedly because it's about money and it's about righteousness and all that. So they're gonna succeed, and then they're not gonna look in your background. So then you blend in. So that's why the civilian code is a civilian code because they go by a whole different skill set. But the street code looks at it entirely different. But what weighs out? Civilian code. Civilians outnumber the street dudes, man, by so much it's crazy. So somebody that was in the street code and violated that, like somebody went SNY or something like that, they gonna come home and that's what they mean by going straight. They don't mess. All they gotta do is not mess with nobody hood. They don't mess with nobody hood. That's the streets. That's the street code. So what Takashi is doing, if he hides behind his money, then he's hiding behind civilian code. If he's hiding behind lawyers and security, and he plans to do that for the rest of his life, then he's hiding behind civilian code. He's already dirty. What he got to lose? What does he got to lose? The fake gangster civilian code. It's true. Indeed. But if he went to ain't no verifications jumping off after you done told. Ain't no consider him telling his exit out of that whole organization. Ain't nobody gonna reach back to him and be like, yeah, remember that money you owe me? They gonna be like, yeah, give me 50,000 11 feet. They ain't gonna, man, anybody in that organization would be a damn fool to fuck with him. He told and got the hell out the way. He told and told on who he told and got the hell out the way. He wasn't doing no playing. I just see people tell for less, man. I would tell you, man, that civilian code, it's hard to say who's right and who's wrong. You can't expect somebody that ain't never been street and ain't never been to the pen to operate under them rules. How you gonna operate on them rules? You don't even know they exist. You grew up watching TV where they say, "Oh wait, crime in progress. Call the police." That's the era. That's the era you grew up in. I grew up in mind your business era. I grew up in you better not call the police era. CCOs. This nigga Ivan got hella questions, but he paid it for it. CCOs. I can't speak on that too much. I just know that that's a Crip organization that I thought was primarily out of Compton, but they actually out. They actually from other places other than Compton. But that's an old school. That's an old school Crip paperwork. Old school Crip paperwork. CCOs and Blue Notes. Bloods operated under three: BL, BL, UBN, and trust me, the UBN out here is way different than the UBN in the South. If you're in the South and you watching the Dirty Nation, the UBN in the West Coast is different from the UBN in the East Coast and the South. But BL, UBN, that's blood paperwork. Damu Ascari, that's blood paperwork. Now, the dynamics of it, that's where I won't speak on it. But yeah, they paperwork, shit, you can Google it. But now the game has changed so much that it's clicks from the streets that are prevalent inside. Such as like in the Bay Area, Nutcase, them niggas was young and rowdy, and it was hell of them. Nutcase from Oakland, from West Oakland, they was young and rowdy, and it was hell of them. So they had to have their own table. Let me see. It won't be you that gets shot. It'll be the people around you cashing out, not the trend. Sad fact, if Takashi drop an album right now, it's gonna go on the billboards. So, what rules is he going by, civilian or street? Or is he going by kiss my ass? Because that's what it looked like. That nigga could do that nigga on some kiss my ass. I did that. We actually called them cell soldiers. We called them cell soldiers or cell warriors. And what's a cell warrior? That was somebody that stands behind a door and wolves and talk shit. They'll talk about your mama, your dead homies, everything. Nothing's off limits behind the door. And they will get on your shit because they know you cannot get to them. So that's a cell warrior. Man, Takashi fan base is. You think the fan base is. Man, look, you think his fan base is worried about some street code? His fan base is happy he home. So that make us look like we griping, but shit, he eating. He eating. Let it taste like shit in his mouth, but he eating. It's easy to be a soldier when it ain't no war. Indeed. remember in prison, like I used to never say I was a soldier. Like we used to be like soldiers on the move, but we used to be like soldiers do what they can, but warriors follow. No, soldiers follow orders, and warriors make them. So soldiers take orders, and warriors make them. They do what they want. Hold on one second. This is my cousin. Man, look, I ain't trying to. I ain't trying to leave the house tonight. Not tonight. So I don't give a damn about no weed show. I'm gonna need some weed tomorrow though. I'm working on something, so this gives me a different perspective on everything. Hey, Ivan, I respect what you're doing. Just don't leave me out of no studies though. I want my credit. I want my name in whatever book you're doing. I want them to know about the Dirty Nation and all the components of it. See, I want you to ask them questions like how it started. So you picking my mind for that, but ask about the Dirty Nation, how it started. Like, how could a person come with that from scratch? Like, ask them questions too. You gotta include me with my thoughts. Man, I remember the first time when I was in Atlanta, I was at this motherfucking bowling alley. It was like a bowling alley slash arcade, and I met this dude behind the. He basically was working behind the part where they give you tickets, free tickets and shit. And he was like, "You from?" He said, "Where you from, man? You don't sound like you from here." I said, "I'm from Cali." He said, "You from Cali?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm from Cali." He said, "You had a run?" I was like, "What the fuck is what? What'd you say?" He said, "Run." I'm like, "Huh?" He said, "Runts, like the candy runts." I said, "Runts." Oh, runts. This is like 20. This is like a whole year ago. Y'all just now hearing about runts in the last 6, 7 months. But this is over. Matter of fact, this is like damn near a year and a half ago, and I had never heard of runts. I'm like, runts, man. Look, that's a whole different everything. I didn't hit the runts and got dizzy like 2, 3 times. So when y'all see me like evacuating the premises real quick, like boom, I'm out of here. That's because I gotta stand up. I gotta stand up and take a breather real quick because them runts is something else. Oh, once. Oh, who remember this? Sent Cal, what about Ray? What questions is y'all asking? I, I bite my nails, yes. That's why I don't, when I don't have weeds. How did you come up with it? Salute my brother for real, for real. Oh, my mama. I'm telling you, when the door's cracked, there's nowhere to be around. Listen, at least got a question for the fish coming. The best piece of art you seen in a pen. Okay. Were you even watching YouTube in prison? If so, who did you admire? I didn't watch like YouTube like I didn't have time to watch like YouTube in prison. I was trying to make plays. So when I was getting the phone, I was busting the move. So I only needed a cell phone to make my money and beat my meat. So all I needed to know was Pornhub and Porn XX, what, Free Porn XXX and Pornhub, and there's one more. As long as I can get to them, I was cool. So my business and that. So I really didn't have time. Like I had a celly that that used to be watching movies. He used to be taking time to like really watch movies and be into them. Me, I couldn't get comfortable enough to like really get into a movie on a cell phone because I mean, it's illegal. Like they can kick the door in at any time. So I just can't let my guard down to really get into a movie like that. But porn, yeah, because I'm gonna put that thing on and bam, it's over. XXNX. uh, did you really just ask, how did you get motivated to do this? How did I get motivated to beat my meat? I don't know. Maybe I was seeing something on. I probably seen somebody on TV that had a big something, and hey, I'm in prison. And if my celly sleep, I might look down. My celly might be sleeping. I'm gonna get my money. I'm gonna get my money. Or I might have borrowed the book. I remember before when I first came to prison, we used to be able to get stamps and order books with all penetration. They used to have the thing used to be penetration or non-penetration. So when I first came to prison in like '98, they still had penetration fuck books. But then they started taking like a marker, like when your book will come in, if it got penetration that you ordered, they'll cut certain pages out, or some pages they'll put a black marker on the actual penetration point. Then it got to the point where they was like, no fuck books, period. And I remember when they came around doing a raid to look for them, I had like 50 fuck books. I was a fuck book king. And they took man, I sold as many as I could, but they stripped me for all my little fuck books. So then it went to pictures. And that's when I discovered who Pinky was. That's when I discovered who Pinky was. But we used to get these little pictures. I guess now I look back, they probably were screenshots, but they was pictures that we would send our stamps to a place that sent us a catalog, and we could pick different poses up out this book. Then I became the picture king. So I had a photo album. I would come to the yard with my photo album with all the little pictures that I did ordered, and you can get a picture like the pinky ones, all that. They might be $2 a holler, or it might be who's another one? It might be Buffy the Body. That's a $2 holler all day. But I'm gonna need soups, so that's how I used to keep my soups up. I keep my soups up by going and getting these little pictures and selling them motherfuckers. That was a little side hustle, but we didn't have fuck books. So if we needed motivation, shit, you think I wasn't gonna pull out my picture book and use my imagination? Shit. And then it helps if I got the pictures and then I can actually go to the movie with the girl in the pictures. Oh, that's the one. Man, look. Did I return the sacrifice? Hell yeah, I hustled them pictures. But the thing is, you gotta have your go-to pictures. Your go-to pictures, that's your album, that's your little photo album that like it got the ones with the ones up in the ones. So you keep that one to the side. But then you got the other ones that's up for they own, we call it they own the linear because everybody got them. It ain't nothing, they ain't too exclusive. So them pictures is on the linear. Sticky ass pictures. Hey man, y'all getting privileged information right now. Y'all getting privileged information, so y'all can't talk about me. I'm giving y'all privileged information, the stuff that y'all don't even know about that we be up in there doing. Pinky, she was like the pinnacle of all pictures. She was like the pinnacle, and then she got fat. I mean, I'm not fat shaming her, but like we want to remember her the way she looked when she was back then. Like now, Pinky ain't nothing, but back then, Cherokee and Pinky Those are like the pinnacles of the out. And then if you can get like shots from movies on picture frame, them I mean in the pictures, them sold too. Them things went crazy. Them sticky ass pictures. Y'all saying that, but people that's on this line, the hoodlums that I was talking about earlier, where we didn't all then we relate. We know what time it is. That's the truth. What y'all just because it's a women on here, y'all want me to sugarcoat it? No, we ain't in there. Well, I can't speak for a lot of other people, but I know my niggas. We wasn't in there humping on no men. We was in there murdering ourselves. It's true. That's the thing too. That's the thing. You should be proud of that. That's a badge of honor, shit. Because women be wanting to know what were you doing in there all that time. They really be wanting to know what were you doing in there all that time. I would tell them get to the point. Well, what was I doing? I was mauling myself frequently. He said, "Oh, I'm feeling like a noodle." Ain't no shame in my game. Long beard. That's the aggressive version. I knew if I talked my shit long enough, Longbeard to come. But see, Longbeard, unfortunately, at about 4 minutes, 125. Guess who's doing and moving? Uh, uh. I don't even know how I got to talking about that. Ain't no shame in my game, no shit. That's what I did. I mauled myself repeatedly to Caliente Saturday mornings. He said long arm books, stretch books, extend books. If you're under 18, you should not be watching this live right now. So get off. Get off the live right now if you're under 18. Turn your phone off. He said, I gotta get me some runs ASAP. You know what's a trip? What's a trip about them runs is that I heard about them on the East Coast, the South, I mean, before I heard about them in the West. And in the West, you think we hear about everything first. But I heard about runs first out there. You ever been flooded out on the tier? Oh my God. Have I? I didn't woke up, I didn't woke up swimming damn near. In the whole, in Aztec, in the whole in Salinas Valley, man, the whole, like in 180s is divided into three sections. A section, B section, C section. So it's a pod. And I remember one time the pod flooded, like everybody did a demonstration, and I was on the bottom tier, and the top tier was flooding, so they shit was coming down to the first tier. So the whole bottom tier looked like a lake. And it was some people was able to block their doors, but I couldn't block my door fast enough because I woke up and it was already too late. Like my shoes, I was sleeping in bed and my shoes was floating by. That's how bad they flooded my cell out. My shoes was floating by. Oh man. Oh man. And then it's sometimes, man, I didn't see hella floods. I didn't see hella cell floods, and I didn't see where the plumbing then backed up to where shit was like you a shit. I seen it to where you'll shit in your toilet, but then your logs will come out of your neighbor's shit. But then they would shit in their toilet, and then would bloop bloop back up in ours. So we was there was no way to win that war, man. We had to figure it out. We had to figure that one out. Let's see. Let me go back. He said with them coughs, he sound like gangsta auntie. Man, I'm telling you, my cough is allergies. I can't even breathe through my nose right now. Shit. I'm sounding like Albie Shore right now. All nose. Y'all too young. Y'all know about Albie Shore. But I'm sounding like Albie Shore. All nose. That's why I be having shit stuck up my nose, because somehow I can breathe. But now I'm trying to save it, but shit. I'm about to step off the live and blow a fat booger so I could breathe. I really said that. I ain't got no more. I'm just raunchy. Some of y'all women be watching. Y'all be like, "Dirt is so ghetto." I feel sorry for Drina. That he is so ghetto and so rough around the edges. True story. Were you jacked in prison? Man, I am not gonna toot my own horn, right? I'm not gonna toot my own horn. But there is a picture of me with dreads like this, and my stomach was like, ding, 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 ding. Like it was like, blink. And that was like, I ain't gonna even tell you what year, but yes, I was pretty. And Chief, my bro Chief, man, we was selling, so we was like competitive with each other in everything we did. Like I remember one time we had a push up contest, who could do the most push ups. I think he did like 140, and I quit. I did like 143 or something like that. But we would push each other to a breaking point. So was I jacked? Hell yeah, I was swole. I had Nestle, but I was nowhere near this big though. I was nowhere near this big. Just my right arm was a little big because that's the arm I used to do my business. So my forearm was a little swollen and shit. And the other one looked it normal. But other than that shit, I was good. I was cool. Y'all never look, man. Who's seen the Quagmire episode? Who's seen the Quagmire episode where Quagmire discovered that there was free porn on the internet? Who's seen that? Matter of fact, hold on, man. Hold on. Cause y'all looked out for this live, so I ain't tripping on the demonetization. Y'all looked out. So, fuck it. We gotta watch this together. Since we talk about this shit, we gotta watch this together. Quagmire discovers free porn.
Getting that from YouTube.
Oh yeah, we about to watch this and we about to laugh together.
Quagmire? Hey, wir haben dich alle seit Tagen nicht gesehen.
Hey Peter, ich habe mir nur
Oh, what the
diese
fuck?
Internetbonus
Oh,
an.
Hey, nobody's seen you in days.
Hey Peter, I've just been checking out some of that internet porn.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just gonna go and check my mail over there.
You been lifting weights?
No. No, I don't think no. Yeah, I'm sorry, Peter. I gotta get back.
that motherfucker. That's the funniest shit ever. But hey, y'all be paying attention because that shit came out German. Hey, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck? All right, Longbeard. So I'm about to end this live. I can't really check my Cash App. I gotta link it though. If anybody wants to extend this live, you have approximately 1 minute to do so, and the clock is ticking. If not, I'm hungry, and I'm gonna go. What the hell? Oh, that's the. Oh, that's the oven dude. Oh, they installed a new oven. Guess what? I'm hungry. So you got about 30 seconds. What do you mean, what the hell? That was 30 minutes. That was 30 minutes. It's $1 a minute. Do I have kids? No. I got a beautiful daughter, and I have a beautiful, strong son, and I have another beautiful daughter that is she is a 23-year-old adult. Except we have shampoo and baby oil. I donate a quarter. Nope, I'm out of here. She don't want you in No, she better not donate nothing. She better not donate a dime. Well, all right, man. So we gonna take this last shot and we up out of here. Ooh, that ice still stayed the same too. What the hell? Who put that money on there, man? Who? Oh shit! Damn, this shit just got real. Damn. All right. Wait a minute. So can I sip this thing? I ain't gotta slam this, right? I'm sipping this because he just put $20 and got my full attention and shit. Damn. Oh. Damn it. Fuck it. We rocking. Let's go. But here's the thing. With a $20 donation or a $20 super chat, the only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to smoke one more extra blunt right here, and I'm going to have a certain amount of alcohol that I would drink. So for $20, for that 20 minutes, that's about a blunt and a drink, man. I appreciate that. Hold on, let me give you a shout out too for the group. I'm new on the sideline, falling out of my chair. Thanks for that. Oh my mama, just make sure you hit that subscribe button and that like button one time. Cracker Zach, I feel that. Cracker Zach 510. Shout out to you, buddy. I ain't doing. He said he busted some burpees. That's the cow the good one. He doing burpees in the dark. Oh shit! Peace and blessings to the whole dirty nation from NC. All right, Ern. Y'all don't know, but Ernest Moore, he be at me on a regular. Like from New York, man, he been tapping in with me behind the scenes for hella long. So shout out Ernest Moore. He said, bust some burpees for me. Not at all. Not at all. I am not doing. I left them back in the pokey. I am not doing no more burpees. I declared that like I am not doing no more working out like no penitentiary workouts. Like I'll do some regular shit, but I'm not doing no burpees. Fuck that shit. I left that back on the main line. For every time I went down to do a burpee and had to pick rocks out my hand. Fuck that shit. For every time I did burpees in a hole in the hot summer. Fuck that shit. I can't do no burpees, bro. $1 a burpee. That's interesting. $1 a burpee. Ooh. That's interesting. I ain't gonna lie. Look. Hell nah, cause y'all be playing. Y'all like a really bite into that shit. And y'all are have me out here in the dark, tag teaming, having me staying up and then doing burpees to where I'm like, fuck it, what I need a jacket for? I'm already sweating, drinking gin and doing burpees. I don't know. That's like a scary vision right there. I'm kind of scared of that. I don't even know if I got enough blunts for all that. 1 for 10. One burpee for $10. Nah, I wouldn't do them like that. I'll give him like a burpee $1. I'll give him that. But if if a motherfucker drop $50 or something like that, that's too much. I'm gonna just let y'all know that's too much. I would appreciate the overpayment. I would appreciate it, but I ain't about to be tearing off no 50 burpees. I might got a good like 20 in me or something like that, or I could hit the iron. I could do that, and Drina could come out and spot me and count them things or something. Or maybe I could have my daughter come out and spot me. Man, look, I ain't doing nothing for free. Y'all trying to have me go out here and shake it. Y'all trying to get me to get out here and shake it and hit some weights for free. Hell no. And mother love indeed, man. I'm already hitting blunts and damn near passing out. I'm already hitting blunts and damn near passing out. But shit, run that. If you want to, run that. But I'm not doing no burpee for no dollar. Like I give you like I give you a good for like $10. I give you like a good 5 pack. I'll let you pick like two uh two bench presses and 3 burpees or something like that. I'll keep it fair. What the hell is up with It's the Kid? We gotta check in with him too. But yeah, I finished with 2 sets of burpees. I'm sweating balls. hey, hey, Sid Cal. You know when you get to the point where you're doing burpees, right? And your lungs is burning and you about to quit, but you like, fuck that. And then you push past that point and then you hit that one gear. See, if you done burpees, if you only way you know what I'm talking about if you done burpees. Because burpees is designed where you be going and you'll quit early. But if you can push past to where you taste blood in your lungs, then you get that good money. Wait a minute, man. So that's to stay on longer, right? That little $2, that's to stay on longer, right? That ain't burpee money. That is definitely not burpee money. Shout out Cracker Zach. That's not burpee money. That stay on longer, man. That is not no. $2 burpee. No matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100. One time. Send Cal. One time, cause I ain't got cause for $2, that's 2 burpees. So I'm gonna keep it 100. I could do 2 burpees in my jacket. In my jacket. What? I'm getting kind of big. $2. Yeah, I damn near was like, hold my drink. $2. So as we go on, you drop the super chat. I will get up and I will do your burpees because this weed costs money. I gotta pay these bills. So if I'm doing burpees for benefits, nah, hell, no, I'll just bug with y'all. Burpees for benefits. Ooh, my chest hurting a little. Whew. I didn't know 2 burpees felt like that. Like you would think 2 burpees, you shouldn't be breathing hard. I'm kind of breathing hard. And I'm a little hungry. Whew. Don't nobody send no more burpee money. Y'all gotta declare. Y'all gotta declare. Is it burpee money or stay on alive longer? Because This live has approximately 10 more minutes, and we're done. Or that's how I'll get out that shit. Matter of fact, if somebody try to send some more extended live money and they don't declare it, then I'm gonna just do the burpees hella fast, like the 3 card Molly dude. So then I won't gotta stay on here longer. Longbeard, you've been kind of quiet. I did promise you for that $20 super chat. I did promise you one blunt and a drink. I did. As you can see, we're a unique bunch in the Dirty Nation. You probably never seen another YouTube channel like this, and we welcome you. But this is what we do, and we've been doing this for a long time. That's what's up. Shout out Dirty Nation. Shout out to Dirty Nation because we've been doing this. Look, man. We ain't even gotta talk about it no more. I paid my debt. $2, 2 burpees. I did that. There's no more to talk about. I mean, my chest hurt a little bit. We could talk about that. But I ain't breathing hard no more. I wonder what the homies would say. Dirt, we heard you was doing burpees for we heard you was doing burpees for dollars. I'm gonna have to have my motherfucking excuse like already pre-programmed. Like, blood, why is you questioning me about my money though? I want to do burpees for dollars. I mean, shit. So far, I only did 2. I probably wouldn't have to explain for 2 though. Oh shit! Shout out Cracker Zach, man. I fuck with you. He like, I've been on the sidelines long enough. Let me jump in the game. I respect your jump-inables. I respect your jump-inables. Because there been people that came with the jump-inables and they jumped out hella fast. But it's some that come in with the jump intervals, like this look like home. Like these people are not regular. Neither am I. Trust me, there is nobody normal on this channel right now. It's about 4 of y'all. Like, I beg to differ. I beg to differ. Man, you know that thing ain't never far away. That thing is never far away. I do got a third leg. You know I got a third leg. you gonna make me mess up. I'm trying to roll it. I'm talking about my third leg. Hit that like button if you ain't hit that like button. No. Where's the flask? Longbeard. You know the flask is never far. Never far. She bought that thing. And it go crazy. You know anyone for Hayward? Yep. Riverside La Sierra. Trying to get this backwood to stay real quick one time. He said, my third leg wakes me up every morning. Yep. Mine's do some waking up too. motherfucker be like, hello. Doo-doo-doo. So hey, sometimes I'll be like, hello. A motherfucker be like, doo-doo-doo. We're sorry. So I need a drink. Let's see. See this right here? Y'all know what y'all know what bumpy means to me. You know it's a personal relationship. Now y'all can drink this with me, or I can drink this alone. Cause all y'all got is 5 more minutes. Y'all got 5 more minutes. 4 minutes. That part. Yeah. Oh, really? Matter of fact, 3.5 minutes. Yeah. Really. That part. 3 minutes. Ebony Beer game is coming super strong. They shooting a shot. And I'm trying to beat the clock. I figure matter of fact, I'm about to quit. I'm about to just stop talking and let the clock run out. How about that? All right, Cracker Zach. Make sure you get that notification. Pull up on us. Don't be a stranger. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm trying to do. Y'all know what I'm trying to do. This is at 147. Y'all looking at the same clock I'm looking at. When that motherfucker hit 150, gone. Hella fast. Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna do no outros. I'm just gone. Don't pitch in nothing. I ain't saying shit because I ain't adding on to it. All right, so we got 1 last minute left. Okay, 1.5 minutes. We got 1 last minute left. Hey, I ain't no crybaby. What you mean? I got my Drake here. I got the blunt. I'm down the shot with y'all at 1 minute. Let me see. 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. It's gonna be like New Year's countdown because I'm really kind of hungry anyway. But I fulfilled my obligation. So we got 45 seconds left. This that shot. What you mean? I ain't no crybaby. Crybaby. I'm hungry. I'm fat. I gotta eat. I'm hungry. Shit. Ah. 37, 38, 39, 40. All right, 20 seconds. All right, y'all. It's been real, man. I will holler at y'all tomorrow evening. I had a topic for y'all probably to respond to, debate to, talk about. I'll post that for y'all. Shout out everybody who sent a super chat. And shout out everybody that I man, hell no. But shout out, you talking about drink it all. Hell no. I'll drink it all for 20. Matter of fact, I'll down that for 20. Down it. And wake up tomorrow. Yeah, right. All right, man. It's been real. Holla at y'all tomorrow. Dirty weather. Go.